Hello to all you guys out there in YouTube land. Yes, it's me, DR, back again. And I want to say thank you to the guys, anyone who reached out and put any comments. Thank you very much. I appreciate this is a change of content, and I don't necessarily know if this is going to be a permanent change. It's just kind of where my mind's focused. It's where a lot of my thoughts are sitting at the moment. I don't necessarily know if I will kind of hybridize or potentially move this to another channel. I don't know. I haven't really thought that much in the future. Maybe I should have a plan. I don't know. A plan might be good, but I'm just going with what feels right. And I think that's a good thing, because it just means that I'll start making videos. And I love making videos. I love making videos. I love communicating. I love making short, quick, hopefully insightful videos. So it's kind of my way of doing what I want to do. Anyway, so I've kind of digressed already. It's like part of the course that I never stay focused on a topic. So I have a topic for today, which is really about anyone who's thinking about starting their running journey. Because as I said, a lot of running channels out there, incredible athletes who put in lots of time and dedication, but I'm definitely not one. So I think the message that I would say to people is, one, try and find, a running buddy or a route that you can take nice and safe. That's the first thing, to start. Maybe start slow and small. So a lot of people, they go, I want to start running, and they think about the nearest 5K run, and they plan a race and they aim for that. And I think that's commendable, but I think for me, what really helped, and it might help you, is start small. So when I first started my running journey, it was very much about going out and doing 5 minutes. Actually, the first time I did any running, I picked a lamppost and I ran to that lamppost and back. And I think the lamppost was about 50 meters away. So that was my first run. You might think, well, what's the point? What's the point of doing that? It doesn't have any benefit. It's not a run, is it? Well, the point for me in the beginning was it created that habit. I hadn't run. So first off, it created a habit that I was starting to be a runner. I was starting to be active. So that habit was really, really, really important. So it got me out there. The second point is it was easy. Now, lots of people do things and they try and do these real hard challenges. What happens is you might get to the point of doing those challenges and finishing them, and then you never do it again. So the amount of people I know that do Couch to 5Ks. So Couch to 5Ks, for anyone who is not aware, it tends to be a 10-week program, which starts off with lots of progressive walking and moves you up to essentially running. And most of them say Couch to 5K, but most of them really are inactivity to running for 30 minutes constantly. So there's lots of things gearing you to 30 minutes of constant movement. So they're great. There's a great sense of achievement when you get to the end, but they can be sometimes too large, so that effort to do that 5K or that 30 minutes was a lot. So you achieve that and then you stop. So for me, it was about starting small. So it was literally to lamppost and back. And I was like, oh, this is all right. This is okay. The third thing to remember is your fitness level isn't as much as you think. So if you start with these massive goals, then actually you might be putting a lot of strain on your body to begin with. So I knew my body could cope with 50 meters running and 50 meters running back. So it could cope with it. It could cope from going from inactivity to doing that. I've seen people go from inactivity to running a 5-kilometer run, and their bodies get beaten up, so that when it's time to run again, they're aching, they're hurting. So I didn't want to be in that situation, because I tell you, running can be enjoyable. Also, another thing, so this is kind of number 4, I realized it wasn't a sprint. So I wasn't running like Usain Bolt down the road and back. So I made sure it was really nice and light. they say conversational pace is ideal. So when I say conversational pace, and my finger just went over the camera because I'm holding the camera. When I say conversational pace, it's the pace that you could talk. So that was really important. And I didn't worry about the speed. I just made sure that I could still talk. And I'll tell you the God's honest truth. My first runs, I would sing stuff to myself and just hum. And I know it sounds really, I'm not loud, not like, ah, la, la, but just the da, 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 da. And that helped keep me at the right pace. It helped keep me at the right movement. So that first run, I say a run, jog, movement, was really easy. And then progressively, over time, I increased the distance. So I did that for a week. I went out and I chose 3 times a week because I thought that was a really good point. It's a good point for habit building. It was manageable. And I literally put on my trainers, pair of jogging pants, t-shirt, down to lamppost and back. Down to lamppost and back. Down to lamppost and back. That was my first ever runs. And slowly but surely, it gave me the confidence to then think about doing things like joining a local park run. So if you're not aware of park run, it started in the UK. It's been going for probably about, I think it's 15 years. I could be wrong. I haven't fact checked this. This is a stream of consciousness. So anyone, post in the comments if you, but park run is a thing that started in the UK. And it's an amazing initiative. Amazing initiative. So it's a free weekly timed run. The distance is 5k, so it's a 5-kilometer run, and you can walk it, you can jog it, you can whatever. You can do it at your own pace and feel comfortable. So it's not a race, it's a run, and it's just about going out and doing it. So what really helped after I gained that confidence of moving was doing a park run. Because what that did for me was then suddenly I had a distance to run. I had a goal to achieve. I had a time as well. But the pressure was off. I was then going around with people. So there were other people I could talk to. Something that people don't really think about with parkrun, that's a real important element of it, is there's a real social aspect. So after you finish your run, parkrun normally is attached to a cafe. So there's normally a cafe close by. For people, a cafe is, a diner, something like a place you can stop and have a coffee, like a Starbucks, something like that. So you can get a real social element. And that was really important as well, because that started to build a community around me of people who were like-minded, who also ran. So it helped with the habits. So for me, those things really helped me. So kind of to summarize, make it easy. Part 1, make it easy. Make it simple. 2, make it achievable. Because you want to make sure that you can actually go out and do it. But first, make it easy. Make it achievable. Try and have some kind of social aspect. If you find a running buddy or something like that, a running partner, that would be really good. But a park run, and there are loads of them, as I said, they're free to register, free to involved. They're really good for that community element. And it also helps take the pressure off. And those are the things that really help me. So fingers crossed that you might find these helpful. I don't know if you will, but that's kind of the things that prompt me. If you've got any questions about things like running, do me a favour, pop it in the description-y bar down there. If you want me to do other videos, let me know. My audience is going to be small, I'm starting again, which is fine. I'm absolutely 100% happy to do that. I'm just quite happy to be sharing a bit of a passion of mine with you guys, and seeing how you're doing. Anyway, this is DR saying peace out guys, have a safe journey wherever you're heading, bye!